Officially live yet again. Good morning and welcome to Money Matters, broadcasting live every single morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, only on onedealaway.com/live. My name is Nev, and in today's episode, we're going to talk a whole lot about a whole lot. One of the news that you likely have heard is that President Trump has signed executive orders, and we're going to be discussing that very briefly. We're going to be talking about the size of Bitcoin as compared to some of the largest banks that we have here in the United States. We do have some news about Goldman Sachs, about Grayscale, about Chainlink, and about Band. So that's kind of where we're going to be today. We're going to be focusing on those concepts as well. I do want to welcome everybody who is watching this live on onedealaway.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello. As always, we're going to go into Q&A at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned in and put your questions there when we get there, or just say hello whenever it makes sense for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button right now. Do subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we go live. And yes, you likely have noticed that we have slightly different background. I don't know. I'm trying new things. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it. I just thought it was a cool, photo that was taken at a photo shoot in Barcelona earlier this year. That's right. And that is actually, no, not there, over there. I'm trying to figure out the mirror images, but that over there is actually one of my first books that was published, probably the most popular book that I have written, and probably the most emotionally grabbing. And of course, you can get it on Amazon if you want to, or you can just get it on onedealaway.com. So, your call of where you get it and how you get it. So anyways, I wanted to go in and start getting into the business of doing stuff. So are you ready? I hope you're ready to learn and to grow, and let's find out how we can potentially make and keep our money. Let's do this. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing excellently, and I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. I know for me, I have had a fantastic weekend all weekend long, and it's been actually quite great. Been learning a lot, doing some researching and teaching and that kind of stuff. But it's been a very, very productive weekend, and I am very excited about that stuff. I've been learning a whole lot more about, obviously, like about some, money and that kind of stuff. I always do that stuff. But as you know, I have been very heavily involved in learning more about technology and programming. And so, that's been kind of exciting. So I've been learning, how to basically, draw your face using a program. So that is very, very cool, and very exciting. So we'll see how well I do. I will make sure to share with you my project when we get there. So anyways, let's get started with the news. We have a lot to cover today. And the first news of the day that you might or might not have heard of is that the Trump has signed actually an executive order enacting a $400 employment benefit, payroll tax, and so on and so on and so on. So what did he actually sign? He got sick and tired of waiting for Congress, which, by the way, they went on vacation on Friday. So he said, you know what, I'm not waiting until September. So he signed an executive order that basically provides an additional $400 per week in unemployment benefits, suspends payment on some student loans through the end of the year. He's also going to protect the renters from being evicted from their homes. We're still waiting to get what exactly that means in detail, but that probably going to be able to look at that a little bit come Monday. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have a bit more information about what does that all look like. Prevent evicted from homes. We talked about that. Instruct employers to defer certain payroll taxes through the end of the year for Americans who earn less than $100,000 annually. So That's what was signed into an executive order. Now, of course, everybody's wondering if this is legal, not legal. So the political battles will ensue. And I don't know how you feel about Trump. Love him, hate him. I have no clue. And that is your personal opinion. I just think that this particular move right now was a huge bonus in for his political career. And of course, he already has said that, hey, that payroll tax thing, if you reelect me, I'm going to make that puppy permanent. But if Biden comes in, you're going to have to pay all of that deferred stuff. So good luck. So it was an excellent political move, from my personal opinion, on his part. And now, if the Democratic Party decides that they just want to vote it down and shut down some of the payments and evictions and stuff, they're going to end up walking away looking really, really badly in front of everybody. So that's going to be a political suicide for them. So as usual, Trumpster has figured out how to corner things and how to make a benefit for himself. So I don't know how you feel about the man, but you gotta go. For me, I'm like, you gotta give props where props are earned, okay? And he definitely walked away a hero from this particular situation. So again, we'll see how it all turns out. But right now, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Okay, now let's take a look at the markets right now. Let's get started with that, and then we're gonna talk and learn. All right, so let's see the market wise. Here we go. Bitcoin basically flattish, slightly down, but basically flattish. Ethereum, again, slightly up, but basically flattish. Everything else is kind of like except for Chainlink. And the important piece about Chainlink is we're actually going to be talking about Chainlink today. So if you're interested about what's going on with Chainlink, we do have some news, and we definitely want to talk about that today. So make sure you stay tuned in for that stuff, all right? So don't go anywhere for that. Let's take a look at the biggest, come on, computer, work with me. The biggest gainers, the Decentraland just went ballistic, making almost 44% in the 24 hours. The following is Balancer as 36.5, Band Protocol 25.19, which we're going to talk about Band as well, so don't go anywhere. Chainlink 25.1, Flexicoin 24.7, Swipe 22, almost 23, Cosmos 15.3, Algorand 13.3, Tezos 11.5, and then it kind of goes lower. But overall, there's many good coins that have actually performed incredibly well over the last 24 hours. And of course, we got to see like what's been going on the downside. And on the downside, the good news is, well, we do have some coins that have gone on the downside. Nothing as big as on the upside. So Aurora down 5%, Quant down almost 5%, Aave 4% down, Midas Touch Gold 4% down, Dash 3.6, Holo negative 3.41, Bitcoin SV negative 3.32, Elron negative 3, and then it just kind of keeps on going down, slowing down as we go. Overall, my personal take and view on it is we have a pretty darn good market. That's just kind of how I feel about it. You let me know how you feel about the whole thing. But I think overall we did pretty okay, right? We did pretty okay. So that's the good news and good important stuff. So here we go. Let's take a look at a bit of the news, and then we're going to go deep into Lincoln Band. And hope you're excited about that. I know I am. So Bitcoin is almost as big as Bank of America. And so as the crypto is starting to grow, the market cap is starting to grow. Of course, we're starting to see, I decided I should lower my chair because it was just a little bit too high for my personal taste. So, but anyways, as crypto prices continue to climb, Bitcoin market cap is continuing to grow. And with that, it's almost par to Bank of America, which is one of the top banks here in United States, and that is absolutely huge. But when we talk about the brand new asset class and stuff, cryptocurrencies are a blimp. They're nothing still. So there's still plenty of room to grow. So I am incredibly bullish. And with the upcoming news that I'm about to share with you in the next two articles, I think you're going to be incredibly bullish as well. Number one, Goldman Sachs sees resurgent of interest in crypto from institutions, which we've seen, we've talked about it, but here is a bit of an interesting piece just to add a little bit of it's sort of like a cherry on top. Bank has definitely seen an uptick in interest across some of our institutional clients who are exploring how they can participate in the crypto space. Grayscale recorded its largest quarterly inflows in the second quarter, saying that it reflects a rapidly growing demand for digital assets. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. US-based major software company MicroStrategy said recently that it may invest part of its cash into Bitcoin and other alternative investments. So more and more people are starting to do that, y'all. In the next 5 to 10 years, you could see a financial system where all assets and liabilities are native to blockchain, with all transactions natively happening on chain. And I agree and I believe the exact same thing. Goldman is currently exploring the commercial viability of developing a fiat digital token of its own. That is big news, if you ask me. Now, JP Morgan has already done a very similar thing, and now it looks like Goldman Sachs is going to do its own thing as well. Now, talking about Grayscale. Well, Grayscale is doing something interesting. They are bringing crypto ads to U.S. homes near you and me. And Grayscale, major crypto asset management firm owned by Digital Currency Group, is launching a national ad campaign in the U.S. All right, not quite sure what's ringing, but hold on just a moment. Let's stop that ring. My apologies, y'all. Well, it's the family calling. It's the family calling, and yeah, we're gonna call him back after the show. Sorry about that. Typically, I have it on silent, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna give her a call as soon as we're done here. So it's probably babies wanting to say hello, hello, hello. So always fun to do that. Anyways, let's talk about Grayscale. A national ad campaign will be starting next week in the USA, and a TV ad will be shown on CNBC, MSNBC, Fox, and Fox Business, and we're going to bring crypto to the masses. And when the masses join, guess what? We can expect one thing to happen, and that one thing basically is more people going in and market cap going up, as well as prices very likely going up as well. That is super exciting if you ask me personally. Okay, so here we go. What's been going on with Link? We just talked about the fact that, well, I already just said that we're going to talk about Link. And so we have a couple of different news about Link. One seems to have some inaccuracies, and I had to do a little bit of digging to find out where the inaccuracies came from, but I think I nailed it. So let's find out. Okay, so Link. Chainlink grabs third spot after 37% rally, surpasses XRP. Not accurate. Not accurate. It does not grab a third spot, and it does not surpass XRP in the market cap. And but let's read this, and then I will show you where the discrepancy is and what's going on. Hold on, let me just make this visible. No, I didn't like that. Going back to the other one. Chainlink saw yet another major rally on August 8 that took it to yet a new all-time high of $13.76 on Bitstamp exchange, a 37% surge that devastated short sellers. True, and we're going to talk about that more. The token price retraced to its current level of 12.68. It is still up a whopping 956% since the Black Thursday. With a market capitalization of 12.7 billion, not true. Link has trumped both Tether, USDT, and XRP. Again, not true. And here you see the chart, and it says that its Chainlink is number 3, but it's not. So I ended up doing a little bit of research to find out what's going on, because when you come to coin market cap, you can see that Chainlink has climbed to the 6th position, and market cap is 4.6 billion, right? And then you come to CoinGecko, and CoinGecko also has them at number 6, and it has them actually at just a little bit over 5 billion market cap. Then I went to Coin360, ranks them at 7 at 4.7 billion of market cap. However, where they got the information from is on-chain FX, and here is where Chainlink is listed at a number 3 spot in market cap of 13.1 billion. So, playing the oracle, since we're talking about one, I am going to deduce that this is accurate. So on-chain FX is voted out as incorrect, as wrong, and as such, this article that is coming from u.today that you might see on some of the channels is inaccurate. I'm voting it inaccurate and incorrect. However, we do have other news, that is that a 20 million decentralized Chainlink short was just liquidated on Aave. Chainlink has been an unstoppable rally over the past few days. After dropping 22% from its July highs, the cryptocurrency has resumed the parabolic uptrend it began after the March capitulation crash. At the highs, the coin was up 40% in a 24-hour period. Link's explosion higher has made it the 6th largest cryptocurrency but market capitalization. Short squeeze culminated on the morning of August 8 when on-chain data indicated that millions of dollars worth of on-chain Chainlink short positions were partially or fully liquidated. And this was in response to direct fight to go with, what was the name? The Zeus Capital, right? So Zeus Capital has been sort of pushing this whole narrative like, short the link, short the link, short the link, trying to crash it, and kind of they were, there's the dispute kind of happening between the two companies and legal battles and that kind of stuff. And then Link basically said, no, buy it because they're shorting us. If we could raise the price above $10, then we could actually eliminate them short, squeeze them out. So the price has actually gone up, and right now you can see that the price of Chainlink is at $13.10. We can actually take a look at it a little bit deeper if you would like. So yeah, 1361 is where they are, and as you can see in a 7-day, I mean, it just went straight on up. As you can see it right here, we can probably just even do 1 day, and in that one it's going to look even prettier, even prettier, right? So there you go. It's been definitely going up, and it is over $13. So what they did is, the most notable of these short positions was one worth approximately $20 million before August 8th. The short position was purportedly entirely liquidated when Link spiked above $14, with DeFi dashboards indicating the address net worth is $299.66. Ouch. I mean, that hurts. Imagine you have over $20 million, right? $20 million. And then next thing you get is $299. Ah, that is gut wrenching. That is gut wrenching. I mean, I am smiling big because it's just, when I get incredibly uncomfortable, I just put the giant smile on because I got nothing. That is really weird. I mean, it hurts me, and it's not even my money. The liquidation of this position seemingly came after the short holder deposited hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of collateral in an attempt to keep the bet afloat. Okay, we gotta learn this. I'm gonna pause this over here because we gotta learn from our mistakes, and we gotta learn from everybody else's mistakes. When and if you find yourself in this position where you see that the bet is not going your way, you gotta learn to cut losses fast, okay? When you don't do that, you get yourself in a position where you're putting good money after bad. Next thing you know, both are gone. You don't want to do that stuff. So cut your losses fast. It sucks, but do it fast. Get out and move on. All right? So something to learn. Now, was it Zeus Capital? Well, nobody knows exactly what was happening or why, But obviously there's going to be, after the change and stuff, there's going to be a lot of conversations as to who and how and what's going on. Now, Chainlink is currently ranked as number 6, as you can see it from the from hold on from CoinGecko right here, is putting it at number 6, as is Coin Market Cap, as is well, not on chain FX. We're going to kill them because they're giving fake news right now, as is on chain Coin 360. So that's where we are. So here you go. They're ranked number 6 by market cap and is up 24 over 24% over the past 24 hours. And actually, as we've just seen, they are up 27.5%. So they're definitely up in the 24 hours. But of course, that 24 hours is resetting. So, it's always taking the last 24 hours. So in an hour from now, it's going to remove the latest hour of the 24 hours that happened and move it on up. So of course that is always going to keep fluctuating. Now let's take a look at over here on the CoinGecko. And on CoinGecko, you can see what's been happening a bit cleaner right here. Number 6 is what we're going to take a look at. So in 1 hour, it's up 4.6%, 27.4 in 24-hour period, 58% in 7 days. So in 1 week, it has gone up almost 60%. That is amazing and very, 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 very cool. But if we were to take a look at this, if you're interested, Band has done incredibly well over the last 7 days. And I think, not a financial advice, but I think it's going to go through the roof. And the reason I say that is because the news that I'm about to share with you in 3, 2, 1, go. Band protocol is launching on Coinbase Pro on Monday, August 10th. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. you can transfer your band to Coinbase Pro ahead of trading, and it's going to be available in all Coinbase supported jurisdictions except New York State. So there goes that. On Monday, August 10th, you will be Coinbase Pro will begin accepting inbound transfers of Band to Coinbase Pro. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific time or noon Eastern time the following day. So not the 10th, but the 11th. So they're going to give everybody about 24 hours to transfer the Band in, and then trading is going to begin if liquidity conditions are met. Once sufficient supply of Band is established on the platform, trading on our Band USD, BTC, Euro, and GBP, the pound, order books will launch in 4 phases: transfer only, post only, limit only, and full trading. Band is not yet available on Coinbase.com or via our consumer mobile apps, right? So you can't get it there. You have to find it elsewhere. But once they open the trading on Coinbase Pro, you'll be actually able to trade it over there. Not tomorrow, but starting Tuesday. So tomorrow you can transfer to Coinbase Pro, and then you can actually start trading it on the 11th. That is incredible and huge news. And I think what's been happening with Band, and let's take a look over here. What I think has been happening with Band is that it is, doing the little bit of the sell the news component, right? Where you sell a bit of a news and you get everybody excited on it. So you can see the 24 hours. Let's take a look at the 7-day. It's been going straight up in 30-day period. It's been, going sideways, and it's been going up. I think right now it's sell the news. Once the listing is done and complete, I think we're going to see a bit of a flat / maybe even a dump. Right now it's at $13.53. This is important to remember. Right now I'm going to go into the chain link right over here on Coin Market Cap, and we're going to keep both of these windows open. Well, you can't see both of them at the same time, but I'm going to do this over here as well. So remember, Chainlink $13.6, Band $13.5. There's no difference between them, so to speak. However, Band Protocol, a decentralized Oracle network, has recently become one of the hottest DeFi coins, and I think it's going to potentially go down in a short term. I could be wrong, but that's just me. Band's major competition at the moment is Chainlink, And here is Chainlink, right? Here is Band. Now, Band protocol, let's take a look at the not circulating supply, market cap. Market cap of Band protocol is only 274 million, whereas the market cap is, we saw different prices, but it's about, let's say, $4.7 billion. So big difference between 4.7 billion versus 270 million. However, the prices are roughly the same and they do very similar thing. The one difference between Band and Chainlink is that Chainlink's network is operational at the moment while Band's is not. And that is one key difference. So price is exactly the same for two coins that do very, very similar things. One is super low market cap. One has a much higher market cap. So where do we see this going? Well, I personally see that this gives a bit more room to run for Link and potential dump for Band. Again, I don't know that for a fact, but it's just what it could be. Now, I know that people tend to prefer the smaller, caps, right, micro caps and stuff, because they typically have a bigger chance, bigger opportunity to grow and to move on up. But I just have hard time seeing that you would pay, the same price for something that is a fraction of something else in liquidity and in size and in everything else. It's just it's too big of a price for way bigger risk. Now, of course, one of the things that it is important for you to know and understand is that Band protocol is currently trading at 32x from where it was when it started the year, and Chainlink is about 25x larger than Band. So Band was, beyond sexy here, super sexy in this area right here. But then when it started doing this, and now when you take a look at this piece, that it's $13.6 for Band and $13.6 for Chainlink. I am much more bullish on Chainlink, given the fact that Chainlink has actually stuff running. B has a much larger market cap, and so, but I could be wrong. So we'll see. I still think the Band is fantastic. I just have hard time seeing that it's going to be able to run on up before people catch on. It's been performing incredibly well. Up 11% in an hour, up 40% 24 hours, up 238% 7 days, 233 in 14 days, 697 in a month, right? Whereas we don't see that. Hold on, sorry. Let's take a look over here, right? Because CoinMarketCap gives it a little bit differently. Whereas Link is up only 3% in an hour, 27% in 24 hours, 62 in 7 days, 77% in 14 days, 122% in 30 days, and 492% in 1 year. So, yes, Band has been performing much, much higher. But again, when something pumps that heavily and that quickly, it also has a much bigger chance that is also going to dump, relatively speaking, quickly. So I don't know how you feel about the whole thing. So a little bit shorter today. It is Sunday and family did call. So I got to go and hang out with them. So I hope you will forgive me for that piece. I hope you have an excellent Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions. Right now, we're gonna go into the live Q&A chat and hang out and that kind of stuff. But those of you watching this on YouTube, do me a huge favor: smash that like button, do subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. If you can make it live, awesome. If you can't, then the best bet is get that bell button so you get notified when video gets posted. So until then, stay forever money blessed, and do remember, you are only one deal away.